Conor, what are the main differences between our team and some of the others in the division at the moment?
I think the main difference is our average age. Aside from Cambran and Taswell, I think every opposition we've played against has at least 5 years on us, at least. So it's always a challenge when you're coming up against more experienced players with such a young squad. Um, that would be the main difference between us and the rest of the league.
Okay, what's your long-term vision for the team and how are you working to achieve that?
Long term, we have a game model as such, in how we want to play and how we want this club to play. Short term, we also have a game model, because we are where we are. But with that game model, it's about integrating it into how we train, so it's applicable to the game on a Saturday, and making sure the boys have a clear understanding of what we're asking of them and what we want them to do on a Saturday.
We have heard that the training program has something of a scientific basis. Could you let us know more about that?
Yeah, look, every training day, we have a specific physical objective, which will differ day to day. So we design our practices in a certain way to hit those physical objectives. Along with that, we integrate our technical and tactical objectives as well. But yeah, that would be the length in terms of we have physical objectives that we want to hit, to make sure the boys are prepared physically as well as technically and tactically for the game.
Okay. Which areas have you made the most impact on since you came in?
Personally, for me, I think organising the sort of chaos that was here before. We now have a clear development squad along with the first team. So part of my role has been bridging that gap between the two and giving opportunities to the younger players within the development squad. Opportunities within the first team. And we've seen some success with that already, with Lewis Robinson taking that step up and becoming a first team player. Another role of mine is with the analysts. We have analysts from the uni that they're on their work experience or work placement with us. So part of my job has been to coordinate that. So we're getting post-match reports and tactical clips from the game prior, so we can feed back to the players.
Okay. There have been some very encouraging spells in games recently. What is needed to convert those spells into result?
Well, because of the players that we have, predominantly young players, with some senior players, we need to adjust our mindset and against Almanford we had a good 35-minute spell, and then on the weekend we had a good first half. Unfortunately, we need to have a good 90 minutes, and because of our age and our lack of experience, we're slowly but surely learning. We just need to get more consistent in what we do and remain focused and concentrated on the game for the full game, rather than switching off for those couple of minutes which have cost us. Andy had a 5-minute spell on Saturday in the first half and they punished us and went 2-1 up. But the big difference, and this is where the learning from the younger players is coming, is that we were able to peg them back and we were able to stay in the game. It's just getting on to that next step now and being consistent with it.
How has the support been from the fans and how important are they to what you are trying to achieve this season?
They've been fantastic and they are such a vital component to what we're trying to do here. I believe they're affectionately known as the Ultras. They've been brilliant. Almanford at home, brilliant. Taswell away, brilliant. So we hear them singing, we hear them, we see them, and we appreciate them, and we need them. So they're vital to us, vital to what we're doing here. They're so important.